All right, guys, welcome back to another Open Pros Pick'em. We're at Lake Hartwell this week, and quite honestly, I think these guys are going to absolutely crush them. But before we get into all of that nonsense, and it's going to be nonsense, first off, congratulations, Matt Pangrac, for finally proposing, and I cannot believe you paid her enough to say yes, but she obviously said
Thank
yes.
you.
So
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is
Yes,
that the
congrats.
wait? My question is that the same chick from yesterday that you flew in to California with?
Yes, that's the same.
I
That's the same
just
one
want
that
to
I
make
flew.
sure. Just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
we're just
Just want
going
to
to go
make
makes
and
sure.
deep
sense.
dive that one. Way to go, Ish.
Appreciate that.
Deep
When you
dive.
when you start, Andrew, when you started off, is that a cop behind me? That's great.
You
Uh,
want to get
when
to
you
the gate?
when you started off, I was like, "Congratulations, to Matt." I'm like, "Did he finally make a top 10 or something?"
Come on.
Dang.
Come on.
Ouch! Ouch!
Well, hey,
Ouch!
let's dive on in. Everybody's got things to do, and everybody wants our picks. Group A Ish, since I never start with you, let's go.
I don't even know who my group A was. Oh, I'm going Koyo.
Okay.
I'm going Koyo Fajita.
All right. What
I
about
like it.
you, Tanger?
I'm surprised that Ish and I don't have the same group pick in this group. I'm going with a guy who, in the last Open on Hartwell, finished in second place. California guy having a great season. Bryant Smith.
I did want to, but yeah.
Todd, who you got?
Um, I didn't look at my picks. I already made them. This is the first time I've ever made all my picks before the show, and I didn't look at them. And since I'm on my, I think so. You say John Cox is in this one?
Yeah,
John Cox.
I went John Cox as well. A little background: I did just come from Hartwell this weekend, and I got to look around a little bit.
Were you
And
sore mouthing him for all the guys?
no, I was having to go out there and shoot a striper show. But let
Uh-huh.
me just tell you, they are up, and it is stupid. Um,
Clear Lake stupid or Hartwell stupid?
Hartwell stupid. I mean, an
Okay.
absolute ton of largemouth are up. I think it'll be a really good tournament. Group B, what do you got, Finger?
I'm just going to keep the Smith train rolling and go with a guy who, I mean, I'm picking him. He keeps catching fish. I'm going with Tucker.
Tucker Smith. I like it. Actually, that's funny you say that because I went Tucker Smith as well on this particular.
It just feels right.
Oh, what am I saying? No, I didn't. I went Drew Cook on this event
Oh.
on Group B. Duh. What do you got, Ish?
You got to go with the guy who's won on Hartwell before and smashes them every time he goes there. Jason Christie.
I can do that. What about you, Todd?
Is it? I don't know what. No offense, Ish, I have no idea what you're doing, but like I am going. This was the easiest picks of any largemouth fishery we've ever had. So I'm going Drew Cook.
Yeah,
You went Drew Cook over Jason Christie.
Drew
Jason
Cook.
Christie's won like 4,000 tournaments, and Drew Cook's won one.
It don't
And
matter.
and how like
And Jason Christie's won on Hartwell. So how are you gonna? Oh
In
my God! You
pre-spawn, pre-spawn,
don't
it's a
matter.
different deal.
He catches them pre-spawn. He catches them spawn. He catches them everywhere.
The only person in this group that's heavily owned is Patrick Walters, and he should have a great event because the herring are spawning. But I just couldn't pick him at 44%. All
no,
right,
That's fine.
I'm picking sight fishermen. This is the easiest thing ever.
Group C. I'll lead us off. This is the one of the only groups I did not pick sight fisherman. I went Jordan Lee. I think Jordan skips his wacky rig around and has a big tournament. What about you, Todd?
Who's the sight fisherman in this group?
Drew Benton.
Is there another one?
Deep
I,
dive.
I, I think no, I think there's. This is the only one that has two of them in there.
Dakota's in there.
No,
I think Dakota could have a big tournament using
no,
50.
sight fisherman. Who else?
Dude, oh, Prosnick.
No, maybe I picked Bitten then. I'll get
Uh-oh.
back. Hold on, I'll look.
What do you got, Matt?
He's driving.
Uh,
Folks, he's driving. Oh my God. If Todd doesn't come back, Andrew, you,
We're going to take a quick commercial
yeah.
break. Brought to you by Deep Dive.
He's alive. He's alive.
Well, I was at a stop sign too. No, it was Drew Bitten. I had Drew Bitten.
Okay. What about you, Matt? Who you got?
If there's a guy here who understands how to catch big giant spotted bass at any time of the year, regardless of whether you're looking at them or not. I mean, like the fact that it is a travesty that you have a show that does fantasy fishing without 4 people picking Emil Wagner in this group. I'm actually embarrassed that it wasn't a 4-pack of Emil Wagner.
I thought about that. I did think about that. Yeah, I considered it.
He did the same thing. I mean, dude, he grew up on Smith Lake.
Yeah, but I've been there during the spawn, and spots don't play when the spawn's on. The largemouth play.
Yeah, I still think Jordan Lee crushes him. What do you got, Ish?
I'm backing you on that one, Joe Lee. I think Joe's going to have a great tournament. You know, he's due for another dub, and so I'm going with Joe Lee.
Group D. How about you, Ish? Lead us off again.
BC, Brandon Cobb, you got to go with the local stud on that place. I mean, he's a sight fisherman. He's local. I'm going Brandon Cobb.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. What about you, Matt?
I think we could see Easton Fothergill really. I mean, the dude it's gonna be like, remember that time Easton Fothergill started his Elite Series career with the 2 worst tournaments that he's ever had, and like 15 years from now, those are still gonna be the 2 worst tournaments that he's ever had.
Yeah.
So I'm going Easton Fothergill. Like I mean, I don't know if he can sight fish.
Yeah, I
don't know, but I mean, I know he can catch. I think he's a freak show. I really do. I really think he's a freak show. I think you could take him, just put him on a body of water. I don't think any electronics, nothing matter. I think he's a special kid.
Yeah. What about you, Todd? Who you got Group D?
I'm pretty sure I had the other sight fisherman in the group, Brandon Cobb.
So this is actually an interesting one. You know, that's why I went last on this group. One of the things while I was out there striper fishing, I was throwing a minnow around and catching striper and white bass, but I also caught a couple 5-pound spotted bass out there just floating around the striper, just big giant ones. And the person that really makes me think that he can go out there, because he literally talked about it, he starts deep every time, and that's Robert G. I think Robert G could very well have a very big tournament at this particular body of water just because how it's setting up, but I still went Brandon Cobb. Group E, what do you got, Todd?
Apparently he's figured out how to sight fish or something really good.
I know you're going to say.
So I'll just go with Hackney.
Yeah. I kind of felt like that was going to be your pick. What about you, Panger?
I'm another ode to the West Coast. I'm going to Andrew Loberg. Very, very surprised at his first 3 starts in the Elite Series season. I think Andrew Loberg is going to catch him, and if he's not looking at him, he can catch the spotties and finesse them just as good as anyone.
What about you, Ish?
I thought about Loberg, but I'm with Todd on this one. Got to go Hackney. Like you say, he's learning to sight fish, and he's coming off a win. He's floating high right now.
Let me tell y'all something, okay? Ish, I'm telling you this right now. If 2 of my guys aren't in the top 10, because it's all scoping on this one,
yeah,
like y'all can just take me off this freaking.
I'm with you, Todd. I am 100% with you.
I don't know. I had a rough day on the water today, and I'm just telling you right now. Like, I mean, I caught some frogging and doing everything, like it, whatever. But I mean, if sight fishing and frog, if all this stuff doesn't come into play anymore, then I'm just gonna sit back and just throw darts at the wall and just whatever.
Play golf. Yep.
I'm just telling you, if Andrew says they're all up on beds and these guys go out there and smash them on beds and aren't in the top 10, I'm just never gonna pick. I'm just gonna pick whoever now from here on out because it don't matter anymore. I'm just letting you know they better. I have faith in these guys. They better catch them.
Did everybody pick in this group? Except
you didn't. Except for you.
Okay. So there's 2 picks in this group I really, really like. I love Hackney's pick. I mean, I talked about it in the YouTube video today. Like, I was so thrilled that he won that tournament. I think it was the best thing ever. But Matt Airy is a huge pick. Matt Airy is a really good sight fisherman, understands it. And Mark Frazier, he's sitting in like 95th in points, had a bad year, but he's from Lanier, and the herring are spawning, and there might not be a better person in the field that understands the herring spawn as good as the Frazier family does. I mean, they're really good at it, and I think that the first 2 days of the tournament, we're supposed to have rain and clouds, and that's going to hurt those sight fishermen a little bit. Saturday, Sunday, will pick it back up, but I do think Mark Frazier is a good pick. I still went Matt Airy just because of his experience on Hartwell and his time there, and he's just a really good sight fisherman. What about who wins the tournament? Who is the winner of this particular tournament? What do you think, Ish Monroe?
Ooh, I got 3 times I got to go first this trip.
I just don't want to hear you complain about not getting,
The winner is, I'm gonna say Prosnick, actually. I didn't take it.
I like the Prosnick pick. Actually,
Oh, you have graphics now? That's impressive.
Huh?
You have graphics now.
I've had graphics the whole time.
He's had graphics. He's had them.
Horrible pick, Ish. Horrible pick.
Wow, Todd's getting on me this day. He's had a really bad day on the water. I'm sorry, Todd. Todd, I will give you. Hey, here's my hug for you, Todd, because you had a bad day on the water. Come go fishing. Come go fishing with me, please, on Clear Lake.
I'm going to tell you why. I want to go last. I'm going to tell you why that was a horrible pick.
I feel like Todd just weighed in like 3 for 7 or threw him back at the water. Like now that you pointed out, he does not look like he wants to be here or anywhere around a lake.
I did throw back a whole bunch of crappie because I feel like I didn't have enough and I didn't have enough time to clean them. So I did catch a bunch of crappie and threw all them back too.
Todd, come go fishing at Clear Lake with me. We'll go catch 30 pounds on beds.
No, there won't be. Not if I show up.
Trust me, they will be there. Hey, Andrew, tell them. They live there. 30 pounds lives there.
Yeah, but you got to understand, Todd's kind of had a rough run of luck on the sight fishing game as of late.
Freaking flooding and all kinds of stupid stuff. I'm gonna tell you why that was a horrible pick, Ish. But I'm gonna go last on this.
All right, Pangrac, who you got winning the tournament?
This one's easy. Steve Kennedy returns to glory, wins this sucker on a glide bait.
No.
Even worse than Ish.
Yeah.
Too many stripers.
No.
Too many stripers.
Even worse than Ish.
No, not up where he's throwing it.
All right. So there's only one real pick for the win on this particular body of water. That's John Cox. Goes straight ham on them and catches them sight fishing. He's caught them sight fishing here in 3 different FLW tournaments when people were doing it up and down the banks and still smoked on them.
But unfortunately, Steve Kennedy will pluck off his biggest largemouth with a glide bait before he gets to
John Cox puts his eyeballs to work and wins this event.
The pressure gets to everybody. And
horrible picks. I already know how to do this game, but I need Matt for my pick. Okay, so Matt, here's who I pick. I want the guy who live scopes and never been there, so he knows nothing about the lake. He's just going to go out there and live scope, knows nothing about it. That's my
Koyo Fujita.
Oh, that's my pick then. If he's never been there, doesn't know anything, and he's just going to go live scoping, that's who wins. That's how tournaments are won now.
Well, no,
Koyo Fujita.
No. Koyo's been there.
Oh, yes. Don't want him. Don't want him in.
Milliken has not been there. He actually shared on the story. It was the first time launching on
Milliken. Milliken's my pick.
And he's had a rough year so far. So
Milliken's my pick.
Century Club, Todd?
Huh? He'll have 132 pounds.
132. So is that your pick for winning weight? We might as well go ahead and go drive him into the winning weight.
Ben Milliken, 132 pounds.
I got Steve Kennedy with 77.
Oh, that's too low. It's a 4-day event, Matt.
Yeah, that's almost 20 days.
Oh, okay.
I've been there sight fishing. I'm going to tell you 61 pounds, 17 pounds a day. I've been there. Them sight fish go away real quick.
Yep, they did.
And I was in second after the first day at the FLW that we had a sight fish event there. I know it goes away real quick.
What about you, Matt? Who you got? Or how much weight you got?
I just got deep dived.
I got 77. I got less than 20.
Todd, what did you have?
Less than 20 a day.
132 pounds, Ben Milliken.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were just joking.
Oh.
I went 68 pounds, 4 ounces. I'm kind of on Ish's side there, but let's be honest, we have not seen the forward-facing sonar stuff to the extent of where it is today.
They're real skittish on it, though. I mean, it's hard to catch them on Hartwell on it.
Yeah. Every freaking brush pile has seen it 10 times over every single day, and they still bite.
Fish the brush piles.
They're not going to fish brush piles.
They're going to fish. Fine. They won't fish brush piles. They'll fish cane piles. There we go.
They're not even going to fish those.
They're terrified of cane right now.
Yeah, the fish are like, if there's a cane pile, the fish are like 100 yards in every direction. But
you don't fish structure with forward-facing sonar. You just go ish.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think that
river channel holes.
Huh?
The river channel holes. Got to fish the river channel holes.
Are you just randomly screaming patterns now?
They just go river channel to the bank and back to the river channel.
So, Matt, one thing I did is I was obviously looking for stripers, so I was mainly on the main river, all over the timber, the standing timber, which has always been that inside timber line has always been a thing. And I'm like away from every other contour. There's no hump, no point. It's 100 foot of water, and there's timber up to 40. And I caught 2 5-pound spots.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Maybe I changed my pick to Coyo Fajita for the win.
I do. I think they're going to catch them sight fishing. I think they're going to catch them on the herring spawn, but there's going to be a Trey McKinney, a
river channel holes.
River channel holes.
They're always on.
Dude, have y'all seen Kyle Patrick's nonsense that he's been posting lately on Instagram?
No, I don't pay attention to any of them.
It's fantastic though. His rod glove
on board the plane.
Best thing ever.
Hey, Ish, remember back in the day? There was the saying was there's always fish up on the bank.
Yes.
Now the saying is there's always fish out there on the river channel.
Right. The river channel holes, like you said.
River channel holes. Yeah.
Well, guys, I had a blast. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm going to give y'all one quick look at the ocean right behind me. The Gulf of America's back there.
Did you catch any fish?
Yes, we were doubling and tripling up on. What were we catching today? We caught Spanish mackerel and
mullet.
Mullet. Snapper, red snapper.
You bring snapper home to eat?
We can't. They're not in season right now. So we
that's
Spanish mackerel though. So
yeah, Spanish mackerel no good.
Whatever. Anyways, guys, it was a blast. Sorry, it was kind of abbreviated. We all have 1.5 million things going on.
Congratulations, Panger. Congratulations again.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey.
Yeah, congratulations.
Sorry in advance for Matt, but
I'm glad she can't hear it.
Matt, that top 10's coming soon, dude.
I hope so.
Baby pattern next, Matt. Baby pattern.
Yeah, no. I'll take a couple top 10s in the 10-boat Thursday nighter.
All right, guys.
Hey, are we going to do that? Are we going to guess the weight? 8 pounds, 2 ounces?
You said 130?
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. No.
No, this was talking baby pattern. 8 pounds, 2 ounces.
Floating. We'll see, guys. I got it. That's my number. Bye.